Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'll be showing you the best and only formation and tactic you need to be using on FC25. This tactic got me 11 wins in the most recent weekend league. My rewards were incredible. We'll get into them a little bit later on, but let's jump straight into the tactic. Right then, let's jump into the team tactics. So the tactical preset you will have as custom. It will change this automatically whenever you do anything in this screen, so don't worry too much about that. Formation, we have 4-4-2 flat, not holding, flat. There are two 4-4-2s. You want to make sure you've got the right one here, and we have gone with flat. If you go with holding, there'll be two CDMs rather than two centre mids, and that makes a massive difference to this formation. Build-up style is on counter. This is important, and we'll get onto that a little bit later on. And defensive approach is just on balanced, bog standard there, nothing to change. On to player roles now then. We will start from the back with the goalkeeper. I like sweeper keepers. Now if you prefer goalkeeper, there's absolutely nothing wrong with selecting a goalkeeper here. It's entirely personal preference here with goalkeepers. But sweeper keeper balanced for me, with Courtois especially, where he's got the runs out to quick balls. It just works for him really, really well, and I'm not going to change that. I'm going to stick with that. On to the left back and right back then. So these are wing backs. I did have them set as full backs, but I felt like I was lacking a little bit of bodies up front. They do provide an extra option for you when you are in attacking positions, which is brilliant. But as it also says, they also return to their defensive position, and this is really important because it does provide you with the cover that you do need for your centre backs when you are defending. However, when going forward on the wing back, they will fly up the wings, and with the left mid and right mid on the roles I'm about to get into in a minute, it just works really well. On to the two centre backs then. We have got two centre backs on defender with the focus of defend. This is just plain simple really. I don't want them messing about trying to do anything fancy. I just want them to do their job, get the ball out, and prevent any attacks basically. You could swap one of these to a ball playing defender, which will mean they'll sit slightly further forward, but that's not for me. Personally, I'm just going to keep them on defend and run with that because that worked really well for me. On to the left mid and right mid now then. These will be your right mid and inside forward on balanced, and this is where it works really well with the wing backs because Pedro Neto will cut in on his left foot. This is where you want someone that probably is left footed on the right. And if you have finesse shot, even better. That's a really broken mechanic in the game at the minute. But as he comes in, Navas will go straight up the outside of him and cause that overlap, create that opportunity and work the space, and then you'll end up in a 2v1 position against your opponent's left back, which works really well. On the other side, it's exactly the same for the exact same reason. Inside forward on balanced, and yeah, Vinicius Jr. and Mendy will do the exact same thing that Neto and Navas do in this team for me. On to the two central midfielders then, and this is the only position I am thinking of potentially making a change to this team. I used Zidane on the left as a playmaker attacker, and I used Camavinga on the right as a box-to-box balanced. They both complement each other really well. Camavinga will get from back to front and be in great scoring opportunities, but equally when you need him at the back, he will be there. Zidane as a playmaker. As a centre midfield, he will always be in and around the defensive positions, but when you do want to get forward, he will be there. He will look for the passes, he will make the passes and cut your defence, cut the opposition's defence right open, and yeah, really give you some attacking opportunities there. However, this is down to personal preference, and it's something that I am thinking of doing, is potentially changing one of these, probably Zidane, to a holding or a deep line playmaker. Zidane can't play either of them with a plus or a plus, and I don't think he'd really suit that position, so I need to have a little look at some alternatives. But it was mainly where I changed the fullbacks to wingbacks, and they were getting more further forward. As much as they do come back, if you do get caught on a counter-attack, you are left quite vulnerable with Desai and John Stones. So if you feel like you need that extra cover, I would definitely recommend going with a holding or a deep line playmaker in this left-hand side position. Up top then, to where the magic really happens, we have an advanced forward on attack on the left and a poacher attack on the right. These two complement each other really well. Mbappe is one of those players that on the advanced forward he will drop in almost to a false nine position, but he's got the pace to just spring in behind the defence within a flash, just like that. Whereas Haaland, on the other hand, he will always be up front. He will not come back, but you don't want him to. He is so good in the box and around the box. His power shots are brilliant outside the box. And if he gets an opportunity in the box, or as any player as a poach gets an opportunity in the box, if you choose the right shot type, you can near enough guarantee yourself a goal here. And that is where he's so good in these positions. Well, like I said, I got 11 wins with this team last weekend. And sadly, my footage corrupted on my rewards, which was gutting. But we did get this man right here in a player pick. It was a pick between someone, Allison, and himself. And it was a very easy decision to make. A just under 2 million coin player, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, finesse shot. He's good in every single game. So it was a no-brainer to take him, really, and I'm sure he will be brilliant. His stats look incredible. Play styles, again, incredible. That finesse shot plus will work so well on my right mid position. He'll cut in with that left foot, and he will just score goals. 100%, I don't doubt it. His roles, he's also got inside forward plus plus, which is perfect for what I'm trying to do with this team. So he will definitely be going into the team for Pedro Neto there. In terms of the rest of the packs I got from my rewards, I am saving them. I'm trying to save up as many packs as I can for Team of the Year, which if you do want to learn how to do, I'll make another video for that. And I've also touched on it in my most previous video, so make sure to go check that out as well. I'll leave a link to the code or the code in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you very much.